So now my title is Sweet Summertime and Sunshine. I did all the doodling along each piece of the design team paper, the designer series paper. I doodled along there and did like the little stitch looking marks to give it a little bit of whimsy, and I just really like the way this layout turned out. I hope that you guys will give some scrapbook layouts a try. I'm really enjoying making them. Also, I probably have several other cards that I could show you, but they're probably all put away right now. I do want to share the ones I had out with you though. This is a card I did for, man, I hope you can see this. I'm scared I'm off frame. This is a card I did for Papercraft Star, and it was a photo inspiration challenge, and the theme was summer beaches, or beaches. So I went through my stash and just picked out some different pattern papers that I thought matched the inspiration photo. And this is Stampin' Up, I know for sure. So are the little banners. They're Stampin' Up, and the banners aren't, but the paper used to make the banners are Stampin' Up. And I'm not sure, I think this is the Wild Raspberry Cane Company collection. I used a couple of the Adage tickets by Tim Holtz tucked behind here with some vintage buttons. There's one right there, and then there's two right here. This is the stamp frame combo die, and this is a picture of Marilyn Monroe at the beach with an umbrella that I printed off from online. This is a Prima flower, and then I used some Prima pearls right there. This is some Webster's Pages trim, and then I cut my own banners out of paper and tucked them under the trim. It's stitched right here, all the way around the card, and right here. The zigzag stitches are here, and the rest is just a straight stitch. And I don't know if you can see, but it has quite a bit of dimension. I don't know how much you can see, but I really like the way this card turned out, and I think I'm going to save it and give it to my sister for her birthday. I just really like the way it turned out, and she loves Marilyn Monroe. This card was done for I Break for Stamps, and also I am doing the August greetings from Card Swap hosted by Laura at Contessa Creations over at Your Paper Pantry, and the theme is Halloween. So I did this one. This is a Rick St. Denis stamp from I Break for Stamps, and it's called Pumpkin Bear, but you can get a whole sheet of where you get all of the different ones. They're really cute. I did a little banner that says cute as a pumpkin, and I colored him all up with my Stampin' Up markers. I do not own any Copics, and as much as I think that I would love to have them, I really don't want to spend the money. So, and I'm just being honest. So this is colored with my Stampin' Up markers, and this is Stampin' Up paper. The cardstock, and this is a retired Halloween set pattern paper. I distressed the edges of the banner to make it kind of look rough, but anyways, it says cute as a pumpkin. I think he's cute. So there's photos on my blog. If you guys can't see this very well on the video, there's photos on my blog. These cards are, well, this card was done for the recent Papercraft Star challenge. I think it's challenge 56. It's an inspiration photo, and the colors in the photo are orange and black, and or at least that's what colors they appear to be to me. I've noticed that some other people can look at that same photo and see different colors. So I saw orange and black, and on the cake on the table it was white with an orange circle with a drawn imperfect edge to the border to the circle. Anyways, these are digi printables or stamps, or I don't know what you want to call them. They're layered images that she creates from the House Across the Bay, and that is Papercraft Star's new permanent sponsor. So they will be giving out free digi sheets, and you can also win free digi sheets by participating in the challenges. So this is one of the circles. It's the Card Maker Series Fabric Circles 3 and 4 inch. I cut that out, I cut some of the black off, and then I used my sewing machine to make all of these imperfect stitched lines, and then I added some Prima flowers and a Recollections Brad flower in the center, and then this is just a punch border piece that I wrapped around the edge, and I used the rest of the circle on the back so I could write my name and everything on the back. And then I kind of made a boo-boo. I tried to stitch through the border in this, and my sewing machine was not having it, so I ended up hand stitching it. So there's some little stitches and it just says thank you and has some paper on the inside. I really like the way this came out. I think it's pretty pretty elegant and pretty simple but beautiful, and I really like the sewing around the circle. So anyways, that was my design team project for Papercraft Star. And then I also used the same 3 and 4 inch circle to make this Halloween card that I am going to use as part of the Greetings from Your Paper Pantry swap with Laura as well. Man, I feel like I am out of breath and I can't think, and whew. Anyways, this is gift tissue paper from a bag. It had Boo all over it in different fonts, and it was purple and black, obviously. And I just folded it in half and cut strips of it, and then stitched it together and cut it to fray it. And I did 2 layers. And I just frayed it and then added some of this sparkly black ribbon that I cut a banner shape out of at the bottom. I left the strings because I just liked the way it looked. This is, again, is the Fabric Circle 3 and 4 inch card maker series from the House Across the Bay. And then I cut this little witch out on her broom on my Cricut with the Child's First Year cartridge. And this is Stampin' Up! Paper. I really like the way this card turned out too. I still need to make one more for my set. And then I will be finished. So anyways, those are my cards. And I don't know how much time I have left. But this was another project I did for Papercraft Star as a design team project. It is a metal sign that I picked up from, it's a DCWV metal sign that I picked up from Joann's on clearance a year or 2 ago. And I made a magnet board out of it. I used a little paper clip with a Tim Holtz Inspire Muse token and a little pearl, and that way I can clip stuff on there. This is a Prima button. This is actually the end of a crescent roll can that I saved and washed, and then I stuck our family photo in there, and I typed up family on my typewriter and added a little resin flower, it's by Recollections, and made myself a magnet out of that. This is a chipboard piece, a Prima flower, a metal leaf that I got in a rack, I think from maybe Gloria, and then a vintage button with some thread, and I typed out I love you on a little piece of paper with my typewriter and made a little frame, magnet frame. And this is a flower that came with the leaf as well, with another resin flower, and then I typed on my typewriter create art and made 2 little banners and made a little magnet out of that as well. Really cute, easy project, really fun. I think it'd be fun to make with your kids. It was just a blast. So there's that. And then I am going to stop the video here and start up a new video because this video is already 2 parts, so why not make it 3? So I'll be back to share my junk journal. Thanks for watching. Bye.